Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome into
Good morning.
Coffee. I want to thank Rodney Bell, Dennis, Chris Hope, Sunday Sunrise crew. Got it done today. Welcome in, everybody. I see Scotty just joined us. Kind of reading backwards here. Captain Joe, of course, in the house. Mr. John Flynn, Jared Bauer. Who else is in here? Lance is up. Philip Koshat, welcome in. I saw Brad in here. Dusty's in here. Dave, Arizona. Steve Genesis. Who else? Giggles, TJ's in here. Barkley's in here. Well, he was. He's listening, so don't say anything about him.
He's here.
Michael Flyzone, welcome in. Mr. Joe Photo Leo, who, let's see, I think Joe's celebrating his 17th wedding anniversary. Pulling against his bride, though, in the NFC Championship game. So, no, the AFC Championship game, I guess, yeah.
That's kind of funny. On
But,
their anniversary.
We'll see if he'll make it to 18, if he pulls against her, so. Bob Casey, what's up? Bob saying, hey, Lon. Hey, Joe. So what's up, everybody? Lon, what's up with you?
Not much. Just chilling. Doing my weekend thing of not leaving the house all weekend. Because the weather's just... I mean, yesterday the sun shone for, a couple hours, I bet you.
Yeah,
and I thought about going out and flying my drone, but...
I went out and tried to fly my drone, and my RC Pro, this happened twice now, the screen, I keep touching it, nothing happens.
Because it's cold.
No, I mean, it does it in the house, too. So I went back and reinstalled the firmware, the current version. That's what I did before I went out last night. I went out last night, same thing. Brought it home. Went to the previous version, put it in, and it's working. So
really,
I don't know what's going on. May have to send it in.
Yeah, I would send it in. Now's the time, right?
Yeah,
now's the time. Yeah.
When you're not really using it.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like I don't have other drones I can fly either, too. But,
yeah.
Captain Joe, that means hey, I can give you $75 for your RC Pro if it ain't working,
No.
Trucker Steve, welcome in. Bam Drones, welcome in. Michael Belshie. Let's see. Oh, well, I hit the wrong button here. Philip Koshat. Let's see, Steve. We had a great day up here. Flew ice fisherman. Oh,
nice.
12 degrees. Rodney Bell, good morning.
Rodney Bell.
So, Captain Joe, what's up with you?
Thawing out.
You what? Thawing out? Oh, it's
Thawing out. Yeah.
Last couple of days. I did some walking. It was beautiful. Now today it looks like we got some rain coming in though.
Yeah, it's supposed to be about 12 hours of rain.
Oh Lord.
You guys did a great job capturing that historic snowfall.
It was fun. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But I mean, it was just it's like you had to rub your eyes. It's like, wait, what am I looking at here?
Yeah, no lie.
I mean, I'm sure you guys were. I mean, you were there, but to see it, on your videos, it was crazy.
Well, I said it on one of the other streams. What's funny is, I know y'all see it all the time. It's daily or weekly or it's up there for a long time. But man, everybody was the parents was coming out in the yard with the kids, and they put the iPads down, they put their phones down, they played in the snow. It was almost like a family event. And thank God there was no freezing, and we didn't get any sleep. The sleep for us is really bad with the ice coming down because it gets on the trees, hits the power lines. So I would say it was really a nice, I'm sure I think had a few people lose power, but very, very few people lost power. So it was a good event as far as for that,
Yeah.
It was a powder snow. It was, I had 7.5 inches on my windshield, and I could actually blow it off if I wanted to.
That's how light it was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I don't know.
Well,
it's
probably we'll see it again anytime soon.
Nah.
No, we're good.
We're good. Yeah.
We're good.
Till next year.
No, give them about 10.
Hey, you know what though? They say the 100-year flood. They always refer to a 100-year flood when you get a rain. Well, guess what? The 100-year flood happens about every other Friday now. So so snowfall. Who knows? But it was fun. It was interesting, and even when I started looking back yesterday at my pictures, it's kind of like I wish I'd have shot more video. After I shot a lot. I went over to I flew to the stadium. I had my visual observer about halfway. I'm just saying,
Stu?
They could talk to you, by the way.
Well, Yeah, some
Stu.
of them were by the cemetery. So they're all looking up, right? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Well, it
got
depends.
You probably had lots of visual observers.
That's true.
Yeah. That's the piece that people miss. You know,
Scott
they got to be able to communicate with you.
It depends on who they were married to if they're looking up right now.
Mr. Hope.
Yeah, right. Mr. Hope,
Chris.
Chrissy Cakes.
What's up,
Rainy in
Chris?
Texas, huh?
Good morning. How are you?
Oh, we're
Yeah.
doing
Oh,
good.
his audio's good.
Coffee,
Doing
hanging
what?
out.
He sounds like he's in a
The audio.
studio.
Yeah,
His audio's good. Holy shit.
Booming
Chris
in
got,
from
his, Chris
Texas.
got his radio voice on this morning, baby.
Got a
Yeah.
Good morning, Chris.
got a new iPad. That's what the deal is.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Hey, Chris.
Oh,
hey,
how
Chris,
nice.
Does that iPad have TikTok on it?
Jealous.
How was my stream, by the way?
Well, at the end you were on, but before you was just it wasn't on.
There wasn't
Was
any
it?
sound. But
Yes.
at the end it was good.
Yeah. Adrian Mateo, what's up, Adrian?
Yo, Adrian.
Look, Adrian.
Okay.
Adrian hadn't been here so long. He's
Well,
not even.
I figured out.
Go ahead, Chris.
I figured out how to turn off 5G on my phone and just use LTE.
Mm.
No, I was saying I figured out how to turn 5G off on my phone and just use LTE. That's what I was wondering. That's what I did this morning.
So it worked better like that. Rodney Bell says good morning. Who else? Trucker Steve. Trucker
Yeah, for
Steve,
me,
where are
it
you
did.
at?
That's why.
Go ahead, Chris.
Is there a lag?
Yeah, a little bit.
I think
A little
there
bit.
is.
Gotcha. A little bit.
All right.
Chris had must finally earned. Oh, there you go, Adrian. Well, Adrian, hey, you got to come in more than once a year, I guess. I don't know.
Changed his channel. That's what he did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Be careful.
Done.
Be careful. He's packing now.
Yeah, I see that.
No, he's always been packing. I remember when he picked me up for the first Florida meetup. He had a gun on hip. Gun on hip, son. Adrian ain't kidding.
Well, Lon, he knows how you are, so he was good enough.
He was providing full security for you on
They warned him before, yeah.
the deluxe package.
He brought a gun to a knife fight,
Yeah, my man, he's always healed. He ain't kidding.
Actually, Adrian is not that far from the South Florida Drone meetup. I guess about 4 hours, but
If
I don't. Adrian, are you coming to the meetup?
he said he was last time he was on, I think.
Oh yeah,
He
he
was
was your
coming.
personal security guard.
Is he packing?
Yeah.
Is he packing for the meetup?
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm telling you, Adrian packs all the time. Adrian's packing 24/7, my friend.
There you
good.
go. Like Philip said,
Yeah.
what are the chances of 2 serial killers in the same car? There you go.
I'm-
Oh yeah,
I'm
Adrian
glad
said, hey, he said he's gonna be there.
that'll be good. It'll be good to meet him. I've not met Adrian in person.
Trucker
Hey, just
Steve,
real
I did
quick.
I asked where you were at, Trucker Steve.
Yeah, Trucker Steve. Hey, just real quick, if people still want to get rooms at the Hampton, it's going to look like you can't get them. But if you call and ask for that Christina,
Yeah.
because she booked me a room, because I was about to just go to the Hilton to home. It's right up the street. And then I said, well, let me call them and see what they say. Because Hilton to home is like $150 a night. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. But then I called them and she got me a twin queen, not a suite though, but she hooked me up for $139 a night for a twin queen. So that's not a suite, but yeah, whatever.
You didn't
But
get
she
the
said all the
suite?
rooms are booked. Huh?
You didn't get the suite?
No, apparently they're all gone.
Oh,
I
okay.
think those go fast.
Yeah, they're all gone. So she said she has 22 rooms booked for the South Florida meetup. She said something like that, 22 or 25 rooms or something like that.
Yeah, I called the other day because I'm coming in on Scotty and I are coming in on Tuesday, and she said she had 22 or 23. So yeah, and they give us around 25. And look, she might I think last year she pushed it to about 30. So but hey, don't take your chance.
Well, like I said,
or else you'll be staying with Bill Ronayne.
right? Oh man. Yeah, like I said, if it looks like it won't let you book, because normally you just book online, right? But don't give up. If you want to stay at the Hampton, then call.
Yeah.
And if you're coming with your wife or something, they still had the king suite with a sofa bed. I wasn't going to do that to Billy though, so I was going to get a double. I was going to get a double queen because I'm not going to sleep on one of those sofa beds.
No.
Unless I'm staying for free. If I'm staying for free, I might sleep on one of those sofa beds.
Billy,
if I'm paying negative.
Not if Billy gets in a room first and locks the door.
You might not know this, but I'm slightly larger than Billy. just
a little bit.
Slightly. I got him by like 100 pounds, man. Easy. I got Billy by 100 pounds, I bet you.
Billy will be on Wednesday night. I talked to Billy yesterday or the day before, just touched base with him. So yeah, he's all set to go. Catch up on what's latest and the greatest. I mean, the Flip, the Neo, they got the Mavic Forge talked about. What else? Geofencing, the 04, the 04 Lite or whatever they call it, 04 and 04 Plus. So a lot going on in DJI, that's for sure.
Yeah.
The new
gimbal coming out? Go ahead.
Can I ask a quick question?
You got it.
What about? Okay, we got these new drones coming to the United States, but they're not coming to the United States. I cannot find an Avata 2 anywhere. No.
Really? And no Avata 2 on.
Y'all can.
I didn't realize. I thought
you can buy them from Amazon.
Avata 2.
You can buy them from DJI Direct.
Yeah.
But DJI has a disclaimer saying it may not get through customs.
Oh, really?
Well, they're covering their ass. You know what I mean? I don't blame them. They're covering because people are mad at them.
Yeah.
Chris, you can get them at
Yeah. So I didn't know if y'all had I always like buying stuff from Best Buy because
I say you can get it. You can get it right here at Amazon.
Well, yeah.
But he's right.
Are they in the United
I'm looking
States,
at Best Buy.
Huh? What's that, Chris? You want the drone by itself?
They said something about United States. I didn't catch it.
Can you buy them? Is it in the United States?
Yeah, it says free delivery on Thursday, January the 30th.
There you go.
The question.
Only 12 left in stock. Order soon.
All right.
I mean, that's
there's always just 12 left in stock.
Around a dozen.
I mean, I'm like you, but people got the Flip in a couple of days, but I think they do have that disclaimer, that's how long it would take to get to China from the USA.
It seems like
homemade.
Seems like people are getting the Flip. More people are getting the Flip, on time though too. I know there's some people that have had delays.
But I know, like Al Sercheron, of course, his got stuck in Miami, but then he ordered it and sent it to my house, and he got it just in a couple of days. So it's kind of weird, but I think they have that disclaimer. I mean, first of all, if you don't get it, they're going to give you a refund, so.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually DJI they might not ship to somewhere where they think it might get stuck in a certain port. I mean, I wouldn't, but that's just me.
I wouldn't.
Didn't they do that like on the East Coast? Weren't they saying that they?
Yeah, it said New Jersey and New York and
Philadelphia.
It didn't even say Miami, but everyone that we've known lately that's kind of come through Miami, seems like is having trouble. Actually, mine said, I think Bob, no, Al says Cincinnati. It was shipped to Cincinnati and then made its way down here. So,
Oh, really? Okay.
Uncle Bill, what's up?
Yeah, all the major places they either on back order or out of stock.
Oh, you mean talking about Adorama and B&H?
All the big places.
B&H,
don't
yeah.
have 'em.
So, Lon, well, you think this? I mean, I know it's a long way, not a long way, but what about the Mavic 4? Same thing. I mean, what would they? I mean, I wonder what's going to happen in that case. Will they get those as some U.S. suppliers first, and then?
It's hard to say. You know, if I was guessing, I would say they're gonna just buy. You're gonna have to buy direct.
And wait.
I think that's gonna be the new norm
You know,
for a while.
But you know what's funny? When the 04s came out that Thursday, I ordered the very first day one of each, and I have not got those yet. I haven't even got. They actually supposed to be shipped today, but you know,
Okay.
I know Fly High FPV, Dave, and some of the other companies, they got them, and already now mine with the delay and the snow and all, I haven't got. I have one each coming from Dave at Fly High FPV, but haven't got those yet. But he did get restocked, so it's weird. This time they're sending them to suppliers and not delaying from DJI, so that's kind of strange, you know.
Well, the Flip, if you look at that price on the Flip, the cheapest one also has a controller. It's $130 controller in it.
Right.
You take that 130 off, the Flip would be a lot less.
Be like $300 approximately.
Yeah, like
Maybe
right
$3 $2.25.
$299.
Still $200 overpriced.
Well, hey, to each their own. Don't
No,
buy
it's-
it.
Hey, they each got.
Don't buy it, then, you
I think
know.
that's the biggest thing we
It's
talk
easy.
about all the time. Hey, if that drone suits you for what you like to do, hey, buy it. If it don't, then don't buy it. You know, that's
I know, really. It's just like
I think the camera's the big deal on that drone because it's got the Mini 4 Pro camera.
yeah. But
That's the
I
big
mean, the camera. I mean, the camera is always great, but then if you can't take the drone off in the wind, the camera doesn't do you any good. So, I mean,
I've seen some tests though where the guys took them out. It was pretty serious.
Yeah, slow.
It was pretty serious wind, dude.
About 40 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Hey, the very first South Florida drone meetup, Uncle Bill took his, I think it was a Mini 2 at the time. He took that sucker up in about 40 mile an hour winds. I tell you that, I'll never forget that. It was some strong wind. But no, it's if the drone suits you, I mean, it does look like fun. Hey, the Neo is a lot of fun, I have to admit, you know. But I think on the backward side of the Neo, you know, a lot of people had the goggles already. You had the motion controllers and stuff, so the drone was only
Right.
$200, you know. So
Yeah, I just looked up the Mini 4 just to make sure I had my references right. The Mini 4 with just a regular controller is $760. So the Flip at $439, that's $300
Yeah.
less, basically. Over
With the same
$300
camera.
less with the same camera. So I'm not sure. And it feels like that's cheaper than the Spark was. It feels like the Spark was like $500 or $600 when it came out.
I
And I don't think it came with a controller. I don't think it came with a controller.
had
I think you had to
to-
buy
yeah,
the
you had
controller separate.
yeah, you had to buy the controller separate on the Spark.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. I think DJI has spoiled everyone. That's my opinion. Everybody's absolutely spoiled. they think that DJI can come out with shit for $50. It's just insane. They're spoiled.
Well, you know, what
You
I
know,
was
it's like
impressed with
Jesus.
when they came out with the Avata 2, I thought that would be more expensive than the original Avata, and it was, you know, pretty much the same price. And look at the, you know, you had a better camera, a better design, quieter.
Mhm.
So I mean, you have to look at it.
Yeah, it was actually a little cheaper, I believe.
Yeah, yeah. So you have to
The
look
Air
at it.
3
Lands on
too.
top of roofs.
The Air 3 and the Air 3S. The Air 3S was yeah, they work good from the roof too, I will say. Now they don't do
Air
it.
3.
They don't do as good as with poles, but they do work good on the roof.
And it lands on the roof, all right.
No, I don't know. Like I said, people are spoiled. They got no context, man. When I bought my 3DR Solo, it was like $3,000. You know, by the time you bought everything, and it was basically compared to a modern drone, it's a piece of garbage.
Dennis,
You know what I mean?
Dennis, that reservation's at the Hampton Inn in North Stewart. Yeah, so you got to. It's not Palm Beach. Yeah,
No,
North.
it's not Palm Beach.
Yeah.
North
That was-
Stewart.
North Stewart, yeah, Federal Highway 101 or something like that. Yeah, you'll see them.
If you're gonna do it now, you're gonna have to call.
Call them
You're gonna have
direct.
to call.
Just call. They'll answer. You could call tomorrow morning and ask for. I mean, any of them will do
Christine.
it. But Christina,
You can call
Christina's
today.
usually there, yeah.
No, Christina's the only one that can do it now because they're out of
Really?
rooms. So she's got to
Oh.
free up a room. Before anyone could do it, you could do it online before.
Just tell
just
them
put
you
in
know
the
Lon
code.
Denard. Yeah, tell them you know Lon Denard. That's the code. LON.
You'll be SOL.
Yeah, that's it. yeah,
The code is SOL.
yeah, FU.
Just tell them you booked the singer. You're the singer for entertainment.
Tell them Chris Hope from Texas said to give you that room. Yeah.
We need to get Chris Hope from Texas to that.
Yeah.
Too.
I got the number somewhere, Dennis. I'll post it up if I can find it.
Yeah, it's a 775.
I may have it right here, actually.
Oh, do you have it handy?
Yeah, I'm
I don't
trying.
know if I do. I had
There it
my-
is, 772-692-6922.
There you go.
I
Get 'em
called a couple weeks ago, and I didn't talk to Christine. I talked to somebody else and just added. I think I added a day to my reservation, and they had no problem
Yeah.
putting another day on.
The heck
John,
no?
when-
Would you add like Monday?
I think I added,
Oh, you beat
Sunday
me.
night. Sunday night.
Oh, okay. Lon, when are y'all coming in?
Friday. I landed like 12:30.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Billy buys his tickets last minute, so. But I don't blame him because from Philly, flying to Florida from Philly is like taking the bus. I mean, they have a flight taking off like every 15 minutes. So, it's no big deal. It's like it's like $45 to fly from Philly to Orlando, something like that. It's
Is that
cheap
where you're
as hell.
flying to Orlando?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wanted to go to West Palm, but the dates won't work. I always
Yeah.
fly Allegiant just because I have Allegiant card and yada yada yada. I get free shit because I'm a veteran. So I just used to fly, and it's non-stops. If I fly anyone else, it's a stop. From Grand Rapids, there's a stop
But
to
they
get
didn't
to
fly,
it.
They don't fly every day then, right? To Palm Beach, Allegiant? Was that?
No, they only fly like Wednesdays and
think
Saturdays
that's-
or something like that.
Yeah, 'cause
so
I looked at that too
I-
and just ended up flying
Yep.
out of Detroit.
Ronnie said he's staying an extra day. Yeah, it seems like a lot. I mean, I know there's I know myself and Scotty are going in on Tuesday. I know Steve Carpenter and them coming in. Marcus and them will be there. Ron will be there. Of course, Captain Ray lives over there. Dennis and them will be around. I mean, I'm not sure when Dennis is coming, but who else? Al Searcheron and them. I think they're actually coming to maybe the hotel Wednesday. So yeah, it'll be a lot of activity.
Wow.
Probably get a lot of flying in before, I guess.
Wait, Ronnie's.
Yeah, I didn't
adding an
consider
extra
coming
day?
in early.
Which day you adding, Ronnie? I may have to change my reservation again and take
Yeah,
a day
Adrian, you
off or
welcome.
Less?
You're welcome
Yeah.
to join. I got room for one more. I thought Joe Fodoleo, I think he's celebrating his anniversary, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe after last night he can't wake up this morning. I don't know.
Yeah.
He was
He's
he was going to the
exhausted.
grocery store to get his wife some flowers. Last I heard.
He's like,
Oh, there you are.
Yeah,
No,
Oh, there
I've
it
been
it's my
summoned.
anniversary.
Did I hear my name? I was jumping in. Yeah,
I figured,
You said it
after
3
last
times.
night,
Yeah, we did.
I was trying to get it set up on my computer. I don't know what the hell's wrong. I can't get my good microphone to work well on my computer. So I was like, I'll get back to the phone.
Oh, yeah, Brad says he'll be there Tuesday, starting Tuesday. Yeah,
Nice.
wow. We've got a bunch of people coming in.
I'm
early.
coming in what day? Friday, about 10:45. I think I land in Orlando. About time Bob Casey's coming through after dropping his wife off, so he's going to scoop me in Orlando, and then I'll be down. We'll be down there. What, noon, whatever,
I
1
didn't
o'clock.
think you were going.
I'm going. I got my airfare a couple weeks ago, and I just didn't know if I was going to fly or drive, but yeah, I'll be there.
Oh, wow.
You're coming in Friday till when, Joe?
Leave out Monday afternoon.
Yeah.
Whenever time Bob wants to leave Monday morning, we'll take off. I'll be at the airport in plenty of time. I think it's 1 p.m. flight, so no biggie.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, no,
That's
it's gonna be a
cool.
great event.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Hey, just pass over there and grab Chris, Joe.
Yeah,
Throw him in the car.
yeah. Just wing up 2-3 hours north to go back to the airport. 15 minutes from my house.
Swing by. That's all.
That makes sense.
If I can get my engine engineer to give me some dates. I can't get nothing out of them.
Yeah,
Hopefully you can make it.
got to get you over there, Chris. If not, we're gonna just have to come have a meetup.
Yeah, I would like to go. Waiting on some firm dates.
Well, hopefully we'll see you there.
Let's see, Bob Casey, I'm off here.
I'll
Have a
be
great
going
night.
to. I'll make
Thank you,
Ken's
Bob.
in summer for sure.
Later, Bobby.
Michael Blade, welcome in. Yeah, it's a fun event. And Lon is Dobo. Have you talked to Dobo? Is he coming? Or
Yeah, Dobo can't make up his mind. Dobo's like a cat. The more you try to drag him in, the less likely he is to come. The
Yeah.
more you ignore him and just act like you don't care if he comes or not, that makes it more guaranteed that he'll show up.
Good.
You know what I mean? If you're like, yeah, we don't care if you come or not, Ken. Whatever. Me and Billy are like, yeah, whatever.
Whatever. Kid.
Oh, you're going to NAB? Okay, well that's cool, man. Maybe next year. Well, I think I can squeeze it in. No, don't go to any trouble, Ken. It's cool.
Yeah.
You
No sweat off
don't
my
go to
back,
any
right?
trouble, brother. It's all good. Don't go to any trouble.
maybe Billy will need another security guard to protect his drone from like he was last year, Joe.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I wasn't there, but yeah, I met Ken in 3.0 and Billy and Lon. That was fun. But yeah, I missed 4.0. I'm looking forward to this one. Meet some of the overseas folks. Whoever's coming over, Terry and whoever else that I missed last year.
Terry is coming with it. No, Steve. Who's coming, Joe? Is it Steve?
Steve's coming.
Steve
I don't
Steve
think
and his
Terry's
wife,
coming.
I believe, but not Terry.
Okay. And not Jackie.
I don't think Gary is coming from Canada. I haven't really seen Beauchard a lot. Is Beauchard coming?
I asked Beauchart on a messenger chat. He said he said probably not. He said he's got some work that's the contract work that's coming to an end. He said probably not really feasible. So
Yeah.
don't think so, but I hope I didn't share too much of his business. But
The water guns.
The water guns.
you know what season it is, everybody?
What season is it?
It's dad bod
That's a
season.
gun. Dad bod season.
Dad bod season. Let's go, Chiefs. Come on. Oh, don't say that too loud. My wife awake yet? No. She's
Yeah,
Bills
yeah.
fan. For those who don't know, we're faced off today.
Hey, don't mess with me, Adrian. I got my speed loader working like I want it. So, yeah.
Lana
Look
tried
out.
to get it. He can get us.
Check that out. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I had to. I made an adapter because it was driving me insane because it was kind of sloppy. So now I can load my full size mags and my G3C, my compact mags as well, without it being all sloppy. It was driving me insane. Yeah, you got one that Speedy
Oh,
Bees,
these are
though.
nice.
These are nice.
These are nice.
Yep. Yeah, the Speedy Bee's nice too, though. But they don't make one for the Taurus. They only make one for the P365.
Well,
And I don't want to go out and buy all new mags just so I have a speed loader.
if y'all need some extra money, you could just sell your iPhones if it got TikTok on it. Look at some of these prices, guys.
Hard.
Oh,
it's a
Lord,
hard pass.
Alvin.
It's a hard pass.
Look,
Yeah, could
14,000.
you imagine?
14,000.
Rare. It's just rare.
Fuck
Well,
out
it
of
is a 1 terabyte, I gotta say, though. It is a 1 terabyte.
So what?
Look at this one,
What's
6,000.
Buy a car.
What's
Jesus.
Look, Lon, there you go, 50 grand.
what's an iPhone 8 Plus worth?
It's got TikTok on it.
200,
Is that
250
TikTok?
bucks.
You see an iPhone 8 Plus?
I think we
With
traded my
TikTok on it?
daughters in for like 250.
But they're trying to sell these phones with TikTok because you can't download the app right now. So that's kind
Well,
of
my daughters were freaking out about it, and the next morning they said it was back on, so it was temporary.
yeah.
Right. If you already have the app, if you were dumb enough to erase the app off your phone after they said they banned it, you're SOL because you can't download it. You can't
Right.
download it now. That'd be hilarious.
Oh, but
Yeah, I might be able to get a Mavic 4 with this.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm saying.
There you go.
I'm thinking about posting mine because the new phone comes out. My new phone shows up February 7th. So I'm thinking about just posting it for like $2,500. If somebody wants to give me $2,500 for this phone, Samsung's giving me $1,000. So if somebody's willing to give me $2,500, then I'll take your money. I'll take your money. You know, if you're that stupid.
Yeah, look, Adrian said he deleted ticket. Oh, your phone ain't worth nothing now, Adrian. I deleted the ticket. I can't get it back.
I understand that.
Yeah. I got 3 tablets with TikTok on. I got 3 tablets and a phone with TikTok on it. Shoot, I go buy a house.
Pay off the car.
Adrian,
Go buy a house.
you're too short. You're too short, Adrian. For that.
Yeah, Apple's king, all right.
hey, Joe, I told Lon, I said the only the 2 other people that have that phone might want to buy it, you know, that have
Yeah.
that
Yeah, yeah. Apple is queen. You mean?
Oh snap!
Oh snap! Apple is queen. Slay queen.
Joe Fodolio, you know anybody that's got the the 04 up and running on something that they built? I mean, has anybody built anything?
Other than Shaddix, I mean, not off the top of my head.
Okay,
I'll have one built as soon as I get a frame. I got prints being worked by my local flying buddy here. We got the STL files, I think what it's called, and he's got those working, and frame's going to be en route from Mikey Fly Zone.
I tell you what, Mads Tech he's tearing that thing apart, isn't he? And,
Yeah, is he? I don't know. I've been so busy, man. I ain't been too much in the loop, to be honest.
I mean, I don't know.
Live for that, dude. They him and Nobby Green and Gavinar and what's his nuts starts with a G. I can't think of it right now. And all those guys, their whole channel revolves around hating DJI.
Yeah.
And so they just wait for anything. They're like,
Wait, what?
Well, I mean, now,
you know, it's like
they're all saying, basically they're all saying it's early. I mean, it's beta, and I mean, but you know, they'll have updates and stuff to it. I mean, it's, you know, that's not nothing new, you know.
yeah. And
So-
who has bought an electronic product that didn't have the firmware update
Yeah.
immediately? I'm looking at a TV that had a half an hour of firmware updates before I could even watch TV when I hooked it up.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It was,
Right, all
and then
mine
it had
are, yeah.
2 more firmwares in
I
the
think-
last. I've only had it for a couple, 3 months, I think, and it's already had like 2-3 firmware updates on it.
My Xbox takes forever to do an
Does it
update.
really?
Yep.
Horrible.
They have an update for the Power 1000. I saw, I think yesterday or the day before. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't do
Whoa. For a different car charger. But
Oh, is
I looked at it more closely, and it's not going to do me any good anyway. So I'm glad.
What's different?
But well, it's an 1800 watt car charger,
Okay.
and what it does is that it combines solar and the car. So let's say I wanted to have solar and the fast car charging. That's what this thing does.
Oh, okay.
So it has solar ports and car charging.
So it charges the unit itself stupid fast, or what?
Yeah, right. It charges
Yeah.
the unit itself, but it does not back charge to the car, which was one of the things that I wanted.
Okay.
It doesn't like the what I got now. It back charges to my car. So when I get in my car is always 14 volts. I mean, I get in the car, it's always 14 volts. It starts like, it starts like every.
It's like, what is wrong here? It's
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
January.
none of this run stuff. It's like every time.
Adrian said he subbed to you, Ray. It's only been 5 years since he's known you. I'm
He
just
said to me this morning too. Yeah. Appreciate you, Adrian. Adrian's gonna be in Florida, right? Adrian said he was gonna be in Florida.
Adrian's in Florida already. So
No, I know he
lives
is, but
in
I mean he's
Florida,
gonna be at the meetup, is what I
That's
mean.
what he said. Yeah.
Okay. Good. I hadn't met him yet, man. I look forward to meeting somebody as short as me.
Here you go, Joe, in case you ain't heard it yet. Captain Joe.
Joe.
Thank you.
That's for good, Joe.
What up, Joe?
Yeah, I figured she was coming.
Yeah.
I was
I
telling
tell
her
you what.
to on pause.
Between Johnny, Joe, Fodolio, and Adrian, y'all can start your own little lollipop guild.
Start our own little garden gnome business.
Hey, we got
We don't see that. We don't see
the
them
new
in shorts,
version of
man.
the Wizard of Oz. Yeah.
We represent the lollipop guild.
Eat one of these, Joe. Eat the golden finger.
We're calling it an art. I mean,
Don't forget art.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Yeah.
Art, yeah. Don't forget art.
Art
I
could
don't
be
know
the
if Art's
mayor.
coming,
He could be
though.
the mayor. He could be the mayor. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Captain Joe, are you coming? That's the question.
Santa
You're
Bob's
coming,
part of the
right?
short club.
I don't know yet.
It's
Still don't know?
April 5th, 6th, and 7th, or whatever, the 4th, 5th, 6th. Anytime you want to come, Adrian.
The
just come
fourth
on.
is the fourth is Friday. Yeah, my flight's 4 through 7. Monday's the 4th. 7th is Monday.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Friday's the
doing.
7th.
Friday's the 4th.
Friday's the 4th.
Yep.
Monday's the 7th. I said it wrong.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing too.
No, it's going to be a good. All right, Lon, what's your take on geofence? I mean, I know we've been talking about it a little
My
bit.
take?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm of two minds. I think that it was never DJI's responsibility in the first place.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think they swooped in 2016 to save the hobby. There was every country in the world was talking about banning drones across the board, and DJI presented geofencing as a way to placate the different governments, and it worked. You know, they stopped talking about banning drones and yada yada. I don't know how much money passed hands on top of it, right? But they stopped talking about banning drones, and they maintained this system for almost 10 years, okay, at their own expense, with zero credit given. You know what I'm saying? And they finally just said they've been trying to figure out a way to walk it out for years. From what I hear from Wayne Baker, they've been trying to figure out a way to walk it back. And when remote ID came out, that gave them their opportunity, and they bailed. That's my opinion. People think it's got something to do with the ban. Nah, they were always working towards dropping NFCs. You know what I mean? Because it's a lose-lose for them. Their competitors used it as a sales tool. You know, everybody, even when you bought DJI drones, you hated it and you bitched about NFCs, right? Even when you did actually buy their drones, you complained about NFCs. You know, so that stick is gone now. And then people want to complain about them taking it. It's hilarious, but you know, dropping it. But we'll see what happens. You know, they dropped them in Europe and nothing happened.
Right.
You know, it wasn't like everybody and their brother started flying over the airport. So it's still giving you a warning, at least. That's something.
Yeah.
You know, so
John,
and they
what
know
about
you're
you?
there.
I mean, any problem? Have you ever experienced a geofence? I mean, you know.
Oh yeah, I've had to unlock them. I mean, it's not a big deal to unlock them, really. I mean, you can do it. You know, if you know you're going to have it before you fly someplace, you can do it. You know,
Right.
before you even go out. But even if you don't, if you have good cell signal, you can do it that way. But it's kind of like Lon said, it's good and it's bad because how many people now that didn't fly in a no-fly zone are going to do it now just because they think, well, DJI said it was okay to fly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but I don't blame DJI for not doing it because, like Lon said, they didn't do that for free. It cost them money to do it.
It cost them money. People think
Yeah.
it was free. They had that server
They
space.
had to have people.
They had to hire people. That people were
Right.
on staff to
Right.
maintain it. It's like
Right. So
nothing's free, man.
right. So it'll be interesting to see if we have any people saying, "Well, I flew here before and it wasn't a problem." So I don't know. I think it's,
Joe, what about you? I mean, you have an experience. I know you went to New Orleans a couple times and flew, but did you have to do an unlock there, Joe?
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
The only place you got to worry about when you go to New Orleans area is if you're around the Huey Long Bridge. On the other side, we got a little detention area. So you got to make sure you're not getting on that side of the river, or you're gonna have to go look for your drone.
Yeah, and I
That's how
saw
it
I saw some people said, well, they should have left, like heliports for airport. I mean, hospitals and prisons. But I mean, then that's kind of defeating the purpose to me. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I've got a heliport half a mile and one right across the street, and I've never had a problem with them.
Yeah,
It just tells me I've got that in the area.
sure. Yeah. Well, it's like Autel. I mean, Autel, for a while, when I first bought my Light Plus and all, they didn't give you any warning, and then Autel put the warning in there. But I mean, it's just a warning to let you know. So same
I
thing.
hadn't flown my Air 3 yet since updating it, and since the geofence was removed, I hadn't flown it in a spot that has said, "Hey, watch out."
Just run out there to Houston Hobby and set it on the
Yeah,
runway.
right. But yeah, Hobby's an hour south. I'll go to George Bush about 20 minutes.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Nah, but you know, some people are still testing it. Well, first of all, if you do the update, it's not there. There's really nothing to test. I mean, it went away. You know, so
Right. Yeah.
the testing is over now. If you
Right.
if you hit that database update, the fly safe, then it's gone. So.
Yep.
Oh, good,
Well, I
Adrian.
think
I'm glad you saw.
I think the bigger issue is the people that are flying drones that have no clue on anything. Because, like I said, I saw more drone videos from around the area, and you saw it too with the snow, that I never even knew about these people.
Joe.
And I was standing on the balcony, and I hear a drone. I'm going, and the drone comes. It was an Air 2S, came down, and it's right next to the people building the igloo out front. And he's within about 3 feet of them up at that level, and it's going all over the place because he doesn't know how to control it. You
Joe,
know, and I'm looking at that, and I said, "Where's that one from?" That's a guy up here. So in the same building, they got a drone. I didn't know.
Joe, if you're on that Louisiana drone enthusiast, you saw that guy picture of the University Center, which is right behind my house. Basically, he was in my backyard, and I mean, he wasn't doing anything wrong, but you know, it's like I never seen him flying Hammond before ever, you know, and he was taking some pictures. So
He came up to get that.
yeah, he come up to get the snow, you know, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I wish I would have done? I thought about it, and I said, you know what? I can't believe I missed this. I should have went out to the construction site, and with that water tower, it probably would have had snow in it, and that whole site would have been covered.
Oh yeah, probably so.
God darn, I missed
That'd
that.
have been a hell of a walk though to get to it if something happened. I'll tell you that.
That's when you call State Farm and say it's gone.
20.
It's gone. It's gone. Oh,
Where is it at? It's
brother-in-law
at
went out to the lighthouse.
Unfinished construction on a water tower.
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny, you get that short that I sent you of that building dive downtown Houston?
You sent it to my messenger?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Let me see.
So some of y'all know Steve Hyde. He lived here in Houston, downtown Houston. Not real big in our community, but does some drone photography stuff, and reached out to him about a realtor friend that needed to get a hold of somebody. But while on the phone, he said, "Yeah, if you want to come downtown and fly, you know." I was like, when's it slow, down street level?"
This controller video?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is where Steve Hyde works, and he said weekends are usually nice and slow down street level. So we're gonna go down and fly this spot. You can share it. It's pretty badass.
Was that wasn't him though, was it, flying in that video?
No, it was not. That was something he just shared with me. Yes, yeah. And I'm not sure who that is that was flying that. Somebody, I guess, maybe here in Houston. But
It's pretty cool.
did you see it?
Yeah, but wait, hold up. I didn't realize it was an Instagram.
Yeah, you. Oh yeah, yes, it is an Instagram thing.
Something different here. I didn't see it.
is that a Tango too?
Yeah. So yeah, this is downtown Houston. I'm gonna go fly the spot whenever, some weekend soon. Look at that place, dude.
How did that guy get hold of my video?
crashed,
So yeah, Steve did say that. And then there's this big field right down here at the bottom, so we could
Oh, nice.
got a nice spot there. But yeah, Steve did say if you crash on that balcony,
Yeah.
you can't go out on that balcony. There's no going out there. They don't let anybody
It's a
out. there.
wrap. Write it off, baby.
Right. Yeah, get a grappler hook on your camera drone.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Oh, man.
go ahead and get on the line and start ordering shit.
Right. Yeah. Go ahead and
Like
start,
for
yeah.
another build.
That's just a new drone there. That's all.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what? Dave Shaddix had a really cool little grappler hook at I think it was the Chicago meetup that he 3D printed, every bit. There's a whole bunch of arms and all the little screws and everything was all 3D printed. And it was pretty damn effective. Like just a little bit of upward and it was grabbing something,
Yeah, it was a drop crane thing, like when you were a kid and you got that Tonka truck.
Totally like the freaking
You
claw
dropped it,
machine.
then
Yeah.
then you did one of these and then
Way better than a claw machine. Those
Right.
are like 3 prongs. This had several arms and like hooks on the end of them. So it would almost inevitably grab something, you know. And it's
Yeah, I
pretty,
know what you're
pretty
talking about. I
effective.
got one
weapon.
printed.
Did you?
I've got
Yeah.
one printed, but I never did put it together.
Yeah. He said it took a minute to put together. But it's
So,
kind of
Joe,
cool.
what are you going to fly?
Joe, when you got a friend that could jump 3 feet, I could get any drone off anything.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Everybody that know that saw that said, "You can't put y'all together." Can't.
Yeah, no shit. What are you saying, John?
I just wondered which drone you were going to fly in there at that Houston spot. one are you
Probably the Grinderino. Probably
One he
both,
likes-
honestly. I mean,
the one he likes the least, yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean, no. I mean, it does. It's pretty big. It's pretty big holes, you know. I mean, there are pretty big gaps there. So, like, even 5 inch, 3.5, it's gonna fit either way. But
Right.
hot rod.
yeah, which one do I want to lose least?
I'll
Not
send you
dude,
the
but not the
Neo,
Avada.
the
Not
Neo.
Avada, though.
Yeah, put the
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
you
Yeah,
just-
send the
you
Neo.
know,
Yeah, Neo. There you go.
I put my,
That would be.
I think I've got my what's it called inside the Tello. I'll send the Tello up there.
Yeah, dude. I
don't
was
think
flying
you
to
quite the
Rapids, and and I lost the drone. It hit a wire and landed and packed it up and stopped at Best Buy on the way home, dude. I'm not getting out there.
You're
You
right.
know,
Yeah,
thank you for your service.
that's
Right.
And I'm out.
Time to go shopping.
I'm out, son. I'm out. Hell with that.
Al, welcome in, Mr. Al. Captain Ray is in,
Morning, Al.
Rod
Captain
this
Ray.
year.
Hot
Hot
Rod.
Rod is in the house.
Morning, everybody. I can't
Well,
see the
Florida
chat.
says he's in the TFR
Who? Yeah, they are right now.
for Trump.
I guess so. Yeah, he must be.
I wonder if you can launch. Hey, try to launch real quick.
Nah, don't do that.
I'm just curious. It'll warn you. I'm not saying go fly over it. I'm just saying I'd launch my drone right in the middle of the airport the other day when I was on a job just to see. I was just kind of curious. Shit, yeah. It gave me a warning. I clicked the little box and it launched right up, son. Ain't no restrictions of any kind. You know,
So the
I could have went up
guys-
1,600 feet.
Till the guys in a black Escalade start showing up. Yeah.
No, I'm just
I
saying.
thought Trump was in Vegas.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he's supposed
Maybe
to
he's
be in
on his way
Vegas today.
home.
Maybe
Maybe
so.
he's on his
yeah.
way home today.
Yeah.
Maybe he's on his way
Maybe
home
today.
today. Yeah.
Yeah, he was walking around a casino yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he's going to the big guitar where they fly. That's where he's going.
Do they have a guitar in Vegas?
The Hard Rock.
They're building
In
one.
Vegas?
The building.
They did. They didn't have.
They don't
No,
have. They got a small.
No.
They don't have the big guitar, but they're building one now.
They had the Hard Rock casino. I guess that's not the guitar. Yeah.
No, because I stay at the Virgin in Vegas. The Virgin used to be the Hard Rock, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
I'm no Vegasologist, okay, but I'm pretty sure that the Virgin used to be the Hard Rock.
What
So
was the one they just tore down?
MGM?
Tropicana.
No.
No.
Was it Tropicana?
Mirage?
Maybe Tropicana. Maybe they've torn down a bunch of them in the last couple of years, so
Well,
I'm
the
not
one the
100%.
last one they tore down, they said is going to be Hard Rock.
Hard Rock.
Oh, okay.
I think that was a
Yes,
Tropicana.
I remember that.
Not positive.
Yeah, because Billy tried to
With the
drag me
big
down
guitar and
over there
everything.
because he wanted to film it being imploded.
Yeah, that would be pretty neat right there.
Dude, I'm not going to Vegas just to watch a building get tore down. Are you kidding me? You kidding me?
Probably watch it live anyway on something, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
son?
Kids.
Yeah, but now you can film it. Don't let me get back into Vegas. That sphere is mine. You know, I'm just gonna go by myself, so I don't have to hear it. I went with a bunch of dudes and Ken Heron of all people, and
Oh, your
Ken
buddy.
Dono and Billy and all them. They're all
Your best buddy.
oh, they're all worried about. I'm like, "Pfft, okay. I would have launched it, flew, made me a quick orbit, and then landed. What do you think? They got guys waiting at poles like firemen and shit to come shooting down and come and get you or something? Jesus Christ. you know,
they'll
get in
have you-
there, get
they'll
out,
have
get
you
in, get out.
Out the spear.
Yeah, the drone was willing to fly. DJI let me clear it. Well, I'm just saying, DJI let me clear the zone.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't know what they were all talking about. It wasn't on the strip. It's not by the airport. And they were all like, oh. I'm like, all right, man.
They
Me
should
and
be
Ken
good.
got in a big fight over it. Imagine that. I got a big fight over it. Yeah. So nah, man. So I'm okay with that SEC drop. It's just unfortunate, like you said, Bubba goes into Walmart or Best Buy or whatever and just picks one up. But then again, Chris Hope is right. that those days are over. Somebody rolling into Walmart or Best Buy or somewhere and buying a drone, those days are
Yeah.
almost over.
Mhm.
Costco still has a few minis, I think, but so they're gonna have to order them from DJI or somewhere. So that takes premeditation. They're not just gonna buy one and fly it anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, they did, like I say, the flip. Everybody I don't really know that many people that ordered a flip, but I know Tom got one out of Vegas. Marcus got one, but I don't know any. I'm sure some other people got them, but they got them they got them in 3 or 4 days. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
but the Air 3S, there's still, I think Scott Nadeau, did anybody hear did he ever get his, John?
He ever did.
He had 2 of them, one for him and one for his son. So,
Yeah.
but they get refunds on them. So like, where are them drones? I mean, how many, DJIs would probably eventually say, hey, it's enough. We're not going to just quit shipping these things or whatever. If they're going to get tied up, they may not ever get those drones back. I mean,
It seemed targeted. I don't want to get on Ken Doble's tinfoil hat,
yeah,
deal, but it does feel targeted. Like they were only targeting that drone or something. It was really strange. It was really strange because, like you said, everybody's getting everything else, no problem.
Right.
No problem at all. But this one drone is having issues. It's really strange. But pallets was a problem too, I guess, according to Zach from DroneWorks and Drone Nerds. They both told me that they were having problems getting pallets in the country. Pallets of drones. That's probably why Best Buy is having such a problem, because pallets is the issue. Getting pallets.
Well, one of the things about like B&H, they now on B&H's site, Adorama's starting to do it too. They're putting on there, like, if you want to order the flip, it's special order.
Huh.
So you can order it, and they're going to order it from DJI for you, basically. So they're doing it, and then they say it takes about 14 days.
Yeah, but this doesn't affect the Best Buy by Eddie Nunez. He always, his Best Buy gets all the latest drones.
It's a direct pipeline.
He got
Just go to Canada.
Yeah.
I could have drove to Canada and picked up an Air 3S if I wanted. It's only like an hour and a half where I am. But the weather's right, hour 15 hour.
It's weird that like you say, the air units. You technically it's not a drone. You could build a drone, So it's by the time you get through waiting for an Air 3S, if you order one, you could probably build something, But I don't know.
Objectively, you could make a case that the air units are more dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Because they're building drones that could be used for all kinds of shit. You're not using a Mini 4 to drop bombs, yo.
Right.
So even necessarily a Mavic 3 or an Air 3S is really not really set up to be a combat drone, but you could build a hell of a combat drone with an 04 unit.
Yeah. Yeah.
3-4 miles of range. You can make the drone as big as you damn want.
Right.
You can carry a freaking whatever. If you're motivated, you can build a drone the size of a SUV and fly it over New Jersey.
That's true.
The size of a Volkswagen. Look at it.
The size of a Volkswagen.
Billy can strap it to his Tesla and have a big battery up in the air. There you go.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So in a way, the air units are more dangerous to an extent.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm like you. It's just it does seem like for a while it was only like Miami, and now I guess in New York and New Jersey. Ron got his Air 3S with no problem whatsoever. But now that was very early.
Right.
Marcus got his. I got mine. I think everybody.
I got mine.
The only person I know
Mine's
that didn't get it. Yeah. You got yours.
Where does yours go through, Lon? Did it go through like Cincinnati?
Mine went through LA and then Cincinnati. Yep.
Yeah.
It supposedly got cleared in LA like that, But then all of a
Cool
sudden it hit Cincinnati, and it sat in Cincinnati for about 3 days. So it's made me nervous, but then it showed up. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Cool cat, morning, Michael.
No, it
Just
just blows my
interesting.
mind the pick and choose. 32-pound battery came the next day. 2-3
Yeah.
days. 32-pound lithium battery. No problem.
Yeah.
Freaking 1 pound and a half drone though.
Joe Foderlee, you doing any flying today or
It's raining.
raining?
Yeah, I was gonna go work. I was gonna go do the Uber thing this morning, but rainy and it's my anniversary and it's game day and I'll just probably chill out.
You get like the mailman now. Shit, we ain't got mail but one day since last
I'll tell
Saturday.
you what, mail people around here, a bunch of pussies. Excuse me, man, but they are golly.
I tell you what, yesterday
Tuesday
was
was-
the first day we got
Tuesday-
mail.
Yeah, Tuesday went out because it snowed here. I know you got it after us, but it snowed here, from like midnight Tuesday morning till about 6 a.m. Okay,
Yeah.
5, 6 a.m. And so about 9 o'clock, I went out. I said, look, it's probably a bunch of money to be made in Uber Eats. Ain't nobody going out. I go to the first stop, Taco Bell closed. Go next stop, McDonald's was open. I went to Baskin and Robbins for somebody, they were closed. I was like, screw this, I'm going home. And so Wednesday was beautiful. Wednesday was like 40 degrees and a little bit of snow left on the valleys of roofs. You know what I mean? Like grass was like, and the mail was still not running, dude. I was like, are you kidding me? Like I'm waiting on an 04 air unit, right? I'm like, where is my air unit? Was supposed to be here last Friday.
I hadn't got mine from Dave yet. I think it's FedEx, but I haven't seen a FedEx truck.
Mine finally came. Mine came Thursday. They got back. The mail people got back at it like 3 days after a 2-inch snow. My God. All the Northerners are just laughing.
John, what about y'all? I mean, how does the mail? I mean, when do they run every day, no matter what, or
We actually didn't have mail on. We didn't have it on Monday. Because
Monday?
of the
Yeah, well,
holiday.
that was a holiday.
But we didn't have it on Tuesday either, and I'm not sure exactly why.
Yeah,
But we didn't get it.
I know. I did get a package from AliExpress on Thursday, but it was just a girl. I mean, she had no mail, no rec, because I saw her coming and I asked her. She said, no regular mail. I'm just doing packages. But she said the mail's not running today. And it was sunny and I had a little ice left on the road, but especially in the city. Now in the rural areas, I could understand if they can't get out. But
Yeah, no, it was-
Where
we
did
did
you
get
order
mail
your
yesterday. That was
04?
the first day since last Saturday.
Your 04 unit, Joe, did you get that directly from DJI or did you order it from?
I ordered it from Dave Shaddix.
Okay.
I actually ordered in December 18th. I ordered an 03 and he was out of stock. He said, hey, if you want me to send you a standalone camera and unit and everything, I'll do that if you're in a hurry. I said, no, I'll wait till you restock. He said it'd probably be the second week in January. It's for the Quad Mafia frame anyway that I don't have yet. So I said, no, I'll wait. And then the 04s came out. He posted a picture on Facebook Messenger. I was like, oh shit, just bill me for the extra and send the 04. So he billed me the $52 extra and sent the 04.
Yeah, mine right there. Look, it hadn't been shipped yet. Warehouse picking your order.
Wow. Yeah, mine's-
They told you
I'm
up
here.
front it was going to be delayed, right, Johnny? If I
They
remember
did-
correctly,
they
you
actually
said when
gave
you
me-
ordered it.
I got a phone call like that Sunday. I ordered it on Thursday. I got a phone call from DJI support saying that it would be shipped today. And I said, yeah, I didn't raise a low hell. I just I kind of ordered it. So they gave me $25 for my inconvenience. So
Ready, baby. Let's
There
go.
it is. There it is.
Let's go, baby. We ready.
I can't believe you dropped the money for an 04. This is crazy. Because you
Dropped the
whole
money
time
for- I
you've been
already
saying
did-
you weren't going to do it.
No,
You
well, I
weren't
know,
gonna do
but
it. I'm not going to do
the-
it. I'm not going to do it. I'm
the
not going to do it.
reason-
I'm like 03. I'm not going to do it.
okay, you don't listen very well.
yeah,
Oh,
you
really?
didn't listen to
The
the
reason
whole
I said I wasn't going to do
Listen
04
up.
was because I was under the impression that you needed goggles 3. And I was like, nah, I'm not buying new goggles. Well, since I can use it with my Integras and I can use it with I'm going to build it with my DJI RC2, FPV RC2, and fly with that. I'm not going to mess with Crossfire. Probably moving forward, I ain't going to mess with nothing other than just DJI, dude. I don't fly far enough away to worry about that issue of if you lose one, you lose the other. I don't do that, dude. That ain't my thing. So
Okay.
I think probably moving forward, I'm just going to do that. Now, I probably still will stay with the 03s moving forward. But since it was another $50, I'd already bought the 03 with another $52 to just bill me for the 04.
Yeah.
I'm building my team Quad Mafia frame. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna throw 04 on it. You know,
Joe says he only does close proximity crashes. So,
that's
you know.
it. That's it.
The walk of shame isn't as far.
Yeah,
It's hard to crash
It's
out,
actually in the
Joe.
car.
It's more of a stroll.
Yeah. Let's not overdo it on our
Stroll.
cardio walking after that crash.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Hey, when you're walking away, when your friend is going to get his drone and he's flipping your bird the whole time walking away like Cap Joe.
Yeah.
That's what he
He was
was.
yelling at me the whole time.
I thought he was saying you were number one, Johnny.
Yeah, yeah.
I was actually just waving him off saying, go away.
Yeah. he was.
Go away. That's what I was doing.
Oh, Lord. Let's see. I heard Devil might be working on getting 04 to work with B2.
Yeah, don't hold your breath, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and listen, at some point, there got to be a cutoff, like where they're going to work, who they, what generation they're going to work with. I
Well,
mean,
because to be honest with you, you got air units, right? I mean, you got air units now.
Yeah. I mean,
Just
yeah.
keep using the
I don't
ones
see
you
him going
have.
back
I
to
mean,
the
Jesus.
B2s. Yeah.
I don't get it.
My
That
buddy
FOMO
Will.
is strong with this one.
Yeah, my buddy Will, flying buddy here. I sold him one of my old pairs of V2s. That's what he's flying with now, and he's wanting 04 bad. I'm like, man, they don't. You better get some goggles first, you know. So he
They
does the
might
Uber
do
thing
it,
too,
but-
actually. So he's saving up for some goggles too.
They might do it, but it's going to be at a cost, and that's the problem. Even to do goggles too, and Integras, I believe, you lose like race mode. You're losing a couple. I mean, you might not care, but my point is,
Do you
if
though?
they go to B2, now what do you lose? You know what I'm saying? Now the lag, now the you know the not the lag. I don't want to use the word
Latency.
lag. Whatever. Latency. Thank you. The latency will probably be 3 times as much or whatever. You know what I mean? So as they go backwards, you lose stuff,
Mhm.
and then they'll be complaining about that. They'll make it open the V2s, and then the minute people get in there and they go,
So
it
my
doesn't
question: Do you lose
4K
race mode?
100 or
Do you
whatever?
lose race mode on Integras and G2s?
Yes.
You do. Okay.
I'm
Not that
90%
that bothers
certain.
me, but yeah.
And you lose some of the frame rates too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think Dave Shaddix did a real good breakdown on it. I think it's analysis. Excuse me, I don't want to use the wrong word. It's another story, but
analytics.
yeah, that's another story. But John knows what I'm talking about.
Anal lickers? What?
Nothing. It's an inside joke.
Eddie said, "Shut up,
He broke it
Lon."
down. I think if you
It's
stay
not
on the
Is he a
100
mod?
frame rate. I think if you go to 120 frame rate,
You're blocked.
if you go to 120 FPS, the goggles are only good for 100 FPS. So if you go to 120, it's going to cut the half. So you're only going to get 60 FPS. So your best bet is to run 100 FPS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as you go down to V2, like I said,
Oh
you start
no.
losing more and more and more, and people
Yeah.
complain more and more and more.
Right.
So this
I'm
is
saying with the
lose-lose for
G3s, you can run that 120 and run that 120 with step down to the G2s or Integras. Your best to just stick at 100.
Yeah. But Joe, I'm like you. You know, listen, if you got the 03, now listen, if you're gonna build a brand new drone, you know, in the next couple of weeks or a month, then probably go with 04. But you know, I wouldn't for what the plan I do is fine. But you know, why would you update all the 03s at 04? I mean, I wouldn't.
No way. No way.
doesn't make any
No,
sense.
Work
man.
for
No, it
a lot
doesn't.
of
I mean,
games.
look,
Yeah.
when you see the 03 in a goggle, it's like I mean, it to me,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, the 03 is great. The 04, I'm sure, is going to be better, but
Yeah, especially if you try to analog to learn on analog, it's like, oh my God, you know.
right.
So
Yeah, that's like I said. I'll probably just future drones I build will be 03s.
and Joe, I mean, I know
Cool.
all these companies in the next probably 30, 60, 90 days, all those frames are going to be retrofitted to fit the 04s anyway, pretty much.
Probably or come out with some prints that'll house the camera better, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. So
How long do you think DJI is going to be selling the 03s?
Man, I don't know. Try till they run out, right?
I think they're going to leave.
People stop buying them.
Yeah.
I think it's just going to be in production myself. I mean, I think it's just another price point.
Yeah.
I hope it stays in production because I plan on like
We still selling mini 3s, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a price point of 109, 169, and 239. So, I mean, that's a, in the 03s, it's not like it's not like hey, if I don't get the 03s, I mean, 04s, it's not like you flying analog with the 03s. That's for sure,
And the 03 is better than the 04 Lite from what I hear.
Well, it's bigger. I mean, it's a whole different camera. So,
I hear it's better.
The camera on the 04 is tiny. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But a lot of people are putting them in the whoops, and I mean, whole different. It's a whole because what Joe is only designed for 1 to 3S. I think it says. Is that what?
Yep, 1 to 3S.
Yeah. Bob's RC getting hammered by snow right now. Okay, John, the snow's coming from Canada to get y'all, I'm sure.
No, it's not coming. We're done. We're done till spring.
Hey, okay.
I woke up this morning. It was 57 degrees at like 5:30 this morning. I was like, 57. Let's go. Warmed up.
Wow.
Yeah.
7.
I did finally put a hoodie on, but I was out here in a t-shirt for a minute.
It went up a degree since the show started. So,
Woo. 23.
Hey,
23
degrees.
Yeah. Get those
Dang.
flaps.
Hey, but John had to make my little snowball look little. Look.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at that. That's Mount Flynn.
Yeah, right.
That'll get
Snowball.
bigger too. That'll get bigger before we're done with winter too.
Is that where they plow it off the parking lot into the?
Yeah.
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 That was just one I saw. It was close by. I thought, how
That
big
that is crazy. I can't even fathom that. Oh my.
They have all those little like fiberglass sticks that are on like fire hydrants and stuff like all the time. Just
Yeah. Driveways.
yeah. I saw that in Chicago. I don't remember that in Missouri when I lived there, but like when I was in Chicago in July, I saw like, what are those sticks for? And they're like, for the snow, like so they can see. Like, holy shit.
Is that the roads? Is that what they?
Yeah,
they're
my
like
neighbor has some of those poles. He actually has like, I don't know why, he's got like 6 foot tall poles that he puts along his curb. So they, it's like, man, if we get 6 foot of snow,
Right.
I'm not gonna be worried about.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
not
be worried
worried
about
about snow.
the plow tearing up my lawn.
The plows.
Hey, Johnny, my next door neighbor, he's one of the guys that he goes on at 3:00 and works the toll booth till like 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
Right. And he was leaving yesterday, and I asked him, I said, I heard that y'all got lake effect on the snow on the bridge. Goes over Lake Pontchartrain, 23.6 mile bridge. And he says, yeah, he said there was parts of the bridge that had 36 inches of snow.
Oh, wow.
Holy
Wow.
crap.
Drift. It was a drift. They didn't get
No,
36 inches,
well,
but it drifted, right?
between-
It was a
He said there was a 16-mile stretch that the minimum snow was 24 inches.
Yeah,
Really?
that's probably drift though. I mean, that's.
Well, they was getting the lake effect.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you
Yeah,
said that. I'm
It
sorry. Yeah,
just
you
kept
said that.
looping.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah.
If it
That's
picks up,
crazy.
Yeah, that's
The
crazy.
moisture.
Wow.
He said that's what took them. It took them 3 days to get one lane open.
Yeah, they were pushing
Wow.
it off. They were pushing it off in the water.
Yeah.
They were.
It was cooling down
That's
the
what
lake.
I do.
They were doing.
well, that's what they do. Like in the parking lots here, when those piles get too high, they just come in with front end loaders and,
Yep.
and dump trucks.
Dump
fill 'em up
trucks,
and
yep.
Haul out. That's when you know
Yeah.
you've had a long winter.
All they could do is spray some water on it and go away,
They, you know what? They do that. Like they've done that in parking garages.
like a de-icer type stuff, or
when they plow in like parking garages and they can't, get into
get it out. Yeah.
remove it. Yeah. Yep.
Hmm.
Done that before too.
I tell you what, not to sound like an old fogey, but in 76, it snowed so damn much that we had tunnels in our yard.
That was
We had
50 years
yard.
ago.
And we had tunnels through the yard like Viet Cong or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, cool.
we could get from like one side of the neighborhood to the other. All the kids got together and we built tunnels that went around the block.
That's
and you
what's
could
up.
literally tunnel. And you'd be walking down the sidewalk and you couldn't see over
Mhm.
over the sides because it was so high. We used to jump off the roof. We were jumping. We
Yeah.
would climb up. We could climb up on our roof and jump off our roof
Right.
onto the snow piles.
We
On
had
a
a-
2-story house,
we
not a
had a
1-story
flat-
house, a 2-story house.
We had
So
a flat roof and we shoveled it off because it was flat because there was so much snow on it. And you could just walk off the roof onto the pile that you
That's
shovel
nuts,
off.
dude.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I
it
live
was
in
just-
Texas.
yeah,
We used to jump off roofs into swimming pools.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
You guys jumping into
We were-
damn snow drifts.
Jumping
That
into
explains
the
a
we
lot.
were sledding off
You
our
missed,
roof.
you missed the pool a couple times.
Yeah.
I might have.
Walking.
I might have.
So Lon invented the game Dig Dug. Now we know.
No, dude, it was insane. We had tunnels like the Viet Cong all through the neighborhood. we like living out there just about.
That's
We had
awesome.
like little snow caves and shit. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good deal.
You know.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Get over to the cemetery. Do a little. I gotta go. Blow out the mausoleum there. There's a lot of leaves this time of year, and
No
hey, get out there and try to fly. It looks like, well, of course, Joe, you getting rain. Looks like we're gonna get rain here. So I know it's cold
Yeah.
up north, but hey, if you got a good day, get out there and fly. Have some fun. And Wednesday night, Mr. Billy Kyle on the Fly for Fun show. We'll catch up with Billy and do a little Q&A. He said he'll answer some questions, and
Looking forward to that.
maybe he'll show us a Mavic 4. Just saying.
Yeah, yeah, right.
All right, everybody have
Go
a great.
Chiefs. Let's go.
Chiefs.
Later, y'all.
Jeez.